Hello, One Piece collectors. This is Shay with OP TCG here, and we've got my first ever market discussion video. It's not going to be a market watch. Plenty of YouTubers out there doing market watch. Mine's going to be more of a market discussion, a bit of history, as well as the present and the future for specific cards or maybe specific sets. And this one is going to be all about Gold Dawn. Some of my favorite cards in One Piece. Full caveat before we get into the video, I own a lot of Gold Dawn. I own a full set, one of every Gold Dawn, and I also own more than that. I own a few full 10 sets, like a full 10 set of Dawn for some of them, like Yamato. And I do have some of these on eBay, not for TCG player prices. I have them for higher than TCG player prices because I believe Gold Dawn are undervalued, and especially for a full set or a full set of 10, no one on TCG player is selling that. I'm the only seller on eBay currently that is selling a full set of one of every single Gold Dawn, as well as one of the few sellers who has a full set of 10 of any Gold Dawn. So I charge a premium for that because I just don't believe the value is fully realized. And I'm okay to just hold on to them for years to come. So let's jump into it. A bit of history on Gold Dawn and a bit of facts. You can only get 2 Gold Dawn in a PRB-01 case. Cases of PRB-01, as you see right now, are nearing $2,500. The rise has just been meteoric in the past 2-3 months from December. It's wild, and that's mainly just due to their supply. There's not a lot of PRB out there, and if they don't announce any more PRB being printed at One Piece Day Dallas, I don't think we get any more PRB. Maybe the once in a blue moon we get a case or two here at some official One Piece stores, just like EB-01 kind of trickled in. Every couple months or two, you get a little bit here or there, but again, it's not gonna be that full wave like we get sometimes for OPO and any of the newer sets like OP-09 and stuff. So it's just a supply thing, which is why I think the price is just going to continually go up on these. Similar to the boxes, they're going to follow suit. I think Gold Dawn as a whole will follow the box and case pricing of PRB. So I believe box and case prices of PRB are going to go up over time, and therefore I think overall Gold Dawn will probably go up. If anything, I actually think it might get kind of segregated into the higher end, more sought after Gold Dawn, and then the lower end Gold Dawn. So you'll see more of a price gap, I believe, So like Zoro right now, maybe at $350. I think Zoro is going to trend upward to $500, as well as Law, as well as Yamato, maybe even Uta. Some of the other popular ones, Katakuri, Ace. It's possible those, trend higher. But then some of the ones that are less desired, like maybe, maybe Queen or Crocodile, even this Rosante, I don't think this art is that eye-catching compared to some of the other Gold Dawn. There's 30 different to choose from, so is someone really going to drop their money on a Rosante Gold Dawn when they can get maybe a Doffy that's double the price? But maybe they can get something else like a Reju for $10 more or $20 more, or a Kid, or so I think there's going to be a disparity between some of the ones that are less, like even Iceberg on the next page over here. Iceberg's not super sought after, so that might just trend lower. King might trend lower. Hody will trend lower. Same with the Von. So these may be on the low end, but then some of the higher ones I think are going to maybe increase in their price. Just due to the people desire them more, right? So I think there'll be a gap there. What I'm going to do in this video is just also go through it's a history, right? Because I think TCG player also caps out at a year. So this will be good in the 2, 3 year, 4 year mark when we're in One Piece. One Piece is still so new. When PRB-05 is out or something, and I want to see, what did 01 look like and what were gold price like then? Well, unless TCG players changes their thing, and they're gonna have like a 5-year view eventually. Right now it's capped at 1 year, so then after a year we won't be able to go back. So I want to just maybe get all these on the video for us, so that we have it and we can always go back and check it if need be. So I have this all set up in order, all 30 gold on from lowest to highest, and I'm just gonna take a quick look at them, maybe give you quick thoughts, and let's move on because I don't want to get this too long. So yeah, this is Hody Jones, and it is the cheapest Dawn right now at $76. Cool. That's not Dilly Dally. This is incorrect. This is not 45. You cannot buy this. It's offline, but you can buy this here at 80. So that's where Iceberg starts, but then only 2 listings so far, and then it jumped to 90. You know, I will make a note. People have said that it's possible Gold Dawn is in a bubble. You can see the entire month of February, there are less than 10 sales. There's 8 sales in February. Even for some other ones we'll look into, you know, not a ton of sales. It's because they're so expensive. You know, why would you pay $100 or $200 for a single Gold Dawn when you can basically buy a case for so not a case, you can buy a box, you know, a box of something for $100, you know, 2 legends and still 80. If you're buying like a really expensive Gold Dawn, you can literally get 2 or 3 boxes of 2 legends and crack that instead. So I think Gold Dawn is a super premium item. I think it's gonna price out a lot of the One Piece market. I think it's gonna mainly be a collector's item, or just if you're a huge fan. Greco, by the way, was actually the first ever Gold Dawn to get bought out. These 2 spikes here, and then another spike over here. Someone collected their set early, and over here it almost triggered like a little siren back in November. People were like, whoa, is Gold Dawn really like that easy to buy up? But the supply was still around in November until it slowly got eaten up, and then people I think realized in about January that wow, okay, no, Gold Dawn is super duper rare. Only 2 per case. You know, trying to get a set of 10 of any of them is just really really difficult. This is Ivankov. This was also one of the cheapest, still is, but it's doubled since its cheap price. It was selling at 40. 45 in the 40 to 50, and it's double that now. Big Mom, next on the list. You can see here though, again, actually she has a bit of sales in February. Maybe 10 total. One of my least favorite, I think, though. I don't know if I love this one. This one's cool. This is Whitebeard. Plenty of listings here. But, you know, if you buy 10, it jumps 120, 130, 150. Maybe I'll buy 10. Let's see. I already have a lot already. King. Or I think actually King was another one. Yeah, super bought out here. And then I think another smaller buyout for someone who wanted to complete their set here. It's actually about the same amount. But still, yeah, it's doubled from its low of 45. Queen, again, was around 45. Double that now. It's actually a pretty nice looking Dawn in person. Check out my video that I dropped yesterday on card close up, all the Gold Dawn of PRB. Hope you guys like that content. Lucci, not a ton of listings, maybe 10 actually, but then this guy's got 8 over here. Let's charge him premium for his 8. Oops, I closed that. Crocodile. Yeah, this was selling, I think, about around 50 or 60, if I remember correctly. Yeah, around 50, 60. And all these price increase, I think it's also just it's tied to the box prices. Box prices have shot up. Gold has also shot up. It's really difficult to collect these. Just so little of them, so few of them. It's a really thin market. Also, people are talking about how One Piece as a community, it's a majority players type game, and there's not as many collectors. I've heard that only 20 or 30% of people are, only 10 or 20% of people are actually One Piece collectors. And if that number ever increases, to 40 or 50% collectors, I mean, all these collectible stuff like Gold On that people want to 100% finish their collections with, those are going to be tough stuff to get. Look at this. See, Rosante? This guy's like, yeah, no one's buying this. 7, selling 7 here. And you can see February. 6 sales? 7 sales? This was Japanese, probably. I can probably even guarantee it's Japanese at 40, yeah. Yeah, I think this one will probably still fall. I don't really know how many people like this Don. Kid's a favorite of some. Yeah, and this would be really cool. Maybe I'll do a video like this a year from now. Go back and check all these PRB prices again, and we'll also have PRB-02 out at that time, so it'll be really interesting to see how that affects the market. Will they release Gold On again in PRB-02? And will it drag down, or all these prices, or will it maybe make PRB-01 prices more sought after? Because I don't know. It's just it'll be really interesting to see. People actually say, oh yeah, because it's more Gold On, no one is gonna want some of these other ones, but I think they might just hold their value. Like, look at what happened in the past week or two with their Luffy promo Don. Like the blue, green, red, Straw Hat, even Gear 5 Luffy promo Don. All those have gone insane in prices, especially the promo the promo ones. Luffy, Nami, Sanj. I think Sanj has one. I forget. But those are you can't even find those on the market. It's wild. This card was crazy. This was like $40 or $50 upon release. Lowest you can get is 120 now. Wild. Reju, I'm actually surprised Reju is this low. Because I think she's got a lot of Reju collectors out there. She's got that waifu tax. Only one more listing and then it jumps a little bit. Even this is lowest verified, 140. Yeah. If there's one more Reju player who wants a set of 10, looks like maybe a few people might have got here, but then it jumps for sure. You'll buy out these, and then it'll be here at 180 if someone buys out 10. It's quite possible these things happen, Gold On is very, very low supply. This graph is broken, so just so for history's sake, we will take a little quick look here. See at 40, 50, yeah, just under 40 even. People got lucky buying these, and then look, boom, and it hasn't gone down. People, I think once people see this in person, it's actually really nice. Also, if you compare, I think a lot of people were comparing Japanese prices of Gold On, and this is one of the lower end. This is like $40 in Japanese Gold On. People were taking that as like a starting point, but I think once people actually saw these, and this is actually a really nice Don. It's really, really pretty in person. Category, one of my favorites. Love those donuts. Yep, it's pretty expensive done here at 180. I think it might stay around this price, 180 to 220-ish, maybe 150. I think all these might drop to 150-ish. Maybe over time we'll get repriced higher. Heavily played foil at 150, but then 167, 166 for Perona. The graph is broken here, so we'll just do this for our history. Look at this. Not a ton of sales at, this is Japanese. This guy got lucky. These two guys got great deals. So people are buying at these prices, but then it gets kind of pushed up higher, and then there's no one selling, I guess. I'm not sure. These guys got lucky, I guess. But yeah, not a lot of buyers of Perona at 200, so I think this may come down to like 150. NL did go to 200 upon the NL hype and like some cards releasing, but I don't think there were a ton of buyers at 200. Yeah, one buyer here, some 190s here. But yeah, people were not buying this at 200, so it got repriced lower in the past month, and sitting at 150. I'm not sure if this will sell. It's not. It hasn't really been selling that much. Maybe one or two a week, which is not a lot of sell-through rate. And with the current quantity on market, it'll maybe fall. This guy's got 10. Not sure. It's a pretty good looking Don though. Rebecca. This card I think was around 80 to 100 on release around November. Yeah, 80. Showing at 160 now. 4 or 5 listings, and then it jumps up to almost 200. It's wild. Vivi. Yeah, I think Vivi and Rebecca actually trade places sometimes, depending on. But yeah, they're very close in price. Lowest verified is I think 180. Yeah. Let's take a look at the sales too. Yeah, not a lot of sales. It's a lot of money. It's a very very small market. I think buying gold on is just the average kid in high school. If you're even working a job in high school, are you really going to be spending this much on one card? You're probably just going to go buy a box instead. Get a bunch more cards, especially if you're just trying to build up your collection. This is why I think gold honor maybe just going to be more of a collector's item, or just people who want to be super blinged out. Luffy, not a lot of listings for Luffy, and he's inexpensive, but I actually don't think there are a lot of sales either. Okay, actually a decent amount. People buying a bit in early Feb, but not so many sales. I think above 185. A few. I think it'll maybe trend down a little bit. I also don't know how many people love this Dawn. Like, is it really that cool? Just a giant eye staring at you? Not sure. I think this might come down a little bit. This one I can see going up. This is Ace. This graph is broken. I think this graph got broken once I bought out 10. Oh no, I didn't buy out 10. Not in this one. I made a deal with someone, I think, for 10 of these. But ever since that day, it's been broken. This guy's got 6 you can buy for 200. I think that's close to what I paid for my set. Yeah, I did not buy these early, sadly. But yeah, these are cool. Ace is cool. Only 10 listings. Only 10 listing, but not a lot of selling actually. No sales in like the past 2-3 weeks. This probably has to come down maybe to 150, or just holds here. Dolphamingo. One of people's faves. Uta. It's a $200 card now. I think that, yeah, this was tough always to get. This was always going to at like 80, 100, 120, and then quickly shot up to like 130, 150. And now it's chilling at the 200 range. Yeah, look at this. Always been a more expensive Don. It's also one of the more expensive in Japanese as well, so we kind of followed that suit. And I think Uta is a popular character. I do not have a playset of 10 of this, sadly. It's a pretty one though. This one I do. This one's my favorite. And I did not get these early either. I just ponied up and bought 10. I think this was me actually. This is me here. This is my candle. Yeah. I think this it's probably one of the prettiest. It's top 3, definitely top 3 prettiest gold Dawn out there, and Yamato is a super collectible character. She's got that waifu tech, so I think this will go 300 plus over time. Again though, I'm biased. Law, we got Law here, and one thing I wanted to also let you guys know. Don't look at the prices here. Like, I'll even refresh for you. I'll show you. Look, it's showing 192 or 2. Like, no, it's 275. You gotta open up the listing and see really where it's at. I think it may be like an aggregate. That number it shows you may be an aggregate of like the last month or two, but I just don't take what it says as fact. Like, you gotta open it up and see. It's crazy. These, I think someone bought these in the last 2 days. Oh, I actually think it was someone delisted and it just jumped, or they repriced. Yeah. Look at this, $300. It's gonna be a $300 gold on soon. Wow, man, very popular. Gold Zoro also. Zoro Gold on. Super sought after. People are just gonna want one for their collection at least. And you can already see people have no problem paying $350 for this. You know, even if it's just a couple a month, people are gonna save up and buy the Gold Zorodon. It's a fire card. Just, it looks great, and yeah, it's gonna eventually trend up to 500, I think, over time. Slowly, once people buy it, buy 350. Buy the 350s out. And that's our Gold On video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I didn't want to make this too long. First market discussion over here. Just trying to predict prices a little bit for the future. See if I get it right, so that I can improve maybe my predictions for later. And then give you guys some history. You know, so we understand the history, understand how markets work a little bit, or at least the One Piece market, and then we can make good decisions going forward and all that good stuff. So. See you guys in the next one. Have a good one. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.